bit late.
We are just 1 minute late only.
Yes, I'm really sorry. It wouldn't take in the link for some reason. It wouldn't load it up, and then it suddenly did. So thank you for waiting, guys. Hi, my name is Christine, and I'm from Gloucester, live from Gloucester. And today we are going to look at a new topic. And we had quite a different array of topics this week, but today's topic is going to be, if I can just read it out to you, is how can we maintain positivity? Okay, so let's have a little look at Arush first. Arush, I'd like you to please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day. Arush?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, so Arush, can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day?
Yes, ma'am. My name is Arush Kumar. I study in class 5F. My school name is the Public School, Mega City, Kolkata. And my favorite hobbies are playing, singing, and dancing. Thank you.
Excellent. So Arush, can you tell me, what did you do with your day today? Arush? I think there's something strange going on with the, with the internet today.
Yes,
so Arush, can you tell me what did you do with your day?
First, I woke up in the morning at 6 o'clock. Then I got ready for my school. After that, I went to school. Then I came back. Then I joined 6:30 to 7:30 online classes. Then I'm joining the class now. Thank you.
Excellent. Okay, so Arush, can you tell me why is it important to be positive?
Yes, what, ma'am?
Why is it important to be positive?
Ma'am, it is important to be positive. If we think negative also, so our negative thoughts will also, like, we will be a bit bored and we will feel angry. And if we have positivity inside us, so we will not be angry forever. A little bit, and uh, yes, and they will not. And if you have like positivity, so like you can have very less anger, and you will think also positive.
Okay, very good, excellent. And how can we maintain our positivity? What do you do to maintain your positivity, Arush?
Ma'am, I do cycling, or I do swimming, and I have a normal inflatable swimming pool. So I just put inside the water and then I just start to swim. I just do the normal swim practice, not that much big like any hotel or any class one.
Mhm.
So that's why.
Okay, and what else can we do? How can we maintain? So you told me that for you it's cycling, and you practice cycling, and it helps you maintain your positivity. But how else can we maintain our positivity? Do you know anything else that you could suggest?
Yes, ma'am. Can you? I didn't heard nicely. Can
Sorry.
you repeat it, ma'am?
Yes, of course. So you mentioned cycling. Okay, that you feel positive when you go cycling, and that's how you maintain your positivity. Now, for those of us who don't cycle, what else can we do to maintain our positivity? Do you have any other research that you've done?
Yes, ma'am. Like we can also do a bit of physical exercise, or if you want to go any outside, if you want to travel, so you can also travel.
Mhm,
Traveling can also make us cool and our mindset.
mhm. Okay, anything else? Okay, thank you very much, Arush.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, next we have Samikya. Hi, Samikya. Hello, Samikya.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi, Samikya. So can you tell me, first of all, introduce yourself and tell me what you've done with your day today.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. My name is Samiksha Samvardhana. I'm studying in class 8 in San Vincent Convent School, and I'm living in India at Odisha, Berhampur, and my hobbies are to doing paintings and drawings. Thank you for about today's day. Today, I woke up at 5 o'clock, then I completed my studies. Then I get ready and went to school. After coming back from school, I just take rest and I completed my tuition homework. Then after that, I had my tuition. After my tuition, I was watching TV. Then I joined your class.
Excellent, very good. So, Samikya, why is it important to be positive?
Mm, Ma'am, it's very important, ma'am, because when we are not in positive mind, it means negative. If we feel very depressed, because at that cases only we are feeling negativity, like being depressed, not being happy, uh, not feeling relief. At that time there will be something or the other which should be disturbing continuously. But when we are in positive mood, it it makes us more relieved and more not happy or joy, but we are normal, we are happy about anything which is going on, but we are not sad for that. It's
Okay.
important.
And what do you think about this all? I mean, do you think you are a positive person? Are you someone who struggles with positivity, or do you find positivity easy to do?
No, ma'am.
Which one?
Ma'am, I'm not like positive. I'm not positive.
You're not positive. Okay, so what do you do to maintain some positivity? What do you do?
First of all, I first thing is like I was ignored what was going on. I'm trying to ignore all the negative thoughts, because because I easily cry out when something wrong is going on with me or with my emotions. So when I started crying, so it also helped me relieve from that problem. After that, I first need to cool. So for that, I need to sit alone for a while, so that only I will be able to strike out all the negative thoughts and again get the positive vibes.
Okay. So those are things that you do. Now, if someone were to ask you, how can we maintain positivity? What else could you suggest?
I think as I do, I will suggest them like first, not like crying, but if you are having negativity or you're not well and you need to boost up, so think positive, to go places which makes you happy, like garden, park, take a walk,
Which make you go places which make you.
which make you happy. Okay, ma'am. Go to a walk or like in garden, park, and also you can sit along like at the bank of the river. It will make us feel happy, and this scene also will strike out all the negative thoughts also. Like, there will be no one disturbing you. You will be alone sitting there. It will make you really relieved, and this may help us to be positive.
Okay, very good. Excellent, excellent. Well done. Um, and Samikya, can you tell us of a time where you struggled to be positive, but then you were positive and good things happened?
uh, like those cases has not been hard. It's like it has not been happened.
It's not been happening. It's never happened to you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you've never had a time when you were positive and good things happened?
Ma'am, can you repeat?
Have you ever had a time in your life when you were maintained positivity and good things happened because you maintained positivity?
Mm, I am normal, ma'am. I'm not negative or not positive. Like not negative or no, neither positive nor negative.
Yes, but what I'm asking you, Samikya, is if there was an experience where you were positive in your life, where you kept maintained positivity, even though things were going bad, you still kept being positive.
No, ma'am. I think no, but I'm trying.
Okay, try and think of maybe something. We'll go to Arush. Arush,
Yes, ma'am.
do you have an experience from your life where you had to maintain positivity, even though bad things were happening, you still had to be positive?
No, ma'am. It has never happened in life, but I have positivity.
But you have?
I have positivity, but it haven't happened in my life only.
So nothing bad has ever happened to you and you had to be positive?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, you've had a very good life. Thank you, Arush. Okay, next we'll go to Sangram. Hi, Sangram.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi, Sangram. Can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day?
Okay, myself Sangram, currently living in Mumbai, belongs to Odisha.
Mhm.
Currently working as an HR recruiter. Completed my graduation in information technology and post-graduation from Masters in computer application. The day was as usual, normal, struggling with my health and job.
Excellent, very good. Okay, so Sangram, do you consider yourself to be positive or not?
Both positive and negative, both.
Are you a positive person?
Both I can say yes as
Sangram, Sangram,
uh,
Sangram, I
yes, ma'am.
can't understand a single word. So
I
said.
am as I'm an alone guy, like no friends and nothing. So sometimes negativity in minds come or but I am always positive. Then also sometimes negative things do come in mind,
Okay,
like
okay. And how do you,
angerness towards someone.
okay, anger towards someone, not angerness, anger. And Sangram,
Yes, ma'am.
what do you do to maintain positivity?
Though I don't have any friends or anyone to rely on, so I watch my anime and read my mangas. That's it. Or in office, if my colleagues are there, then just a little chit chat with them during break time. That's it.
Okay. And what would you tell someone? So someone who is struggling to maintain positivity, what would you tell them to do?
Like if there is any situation in his life that he needs like help from someone to solve that situation, then we should ask that person. Do not hesitate to ask help from others if you are in that condition. If you are like you are really needing the help that time, and if you should go and ask that person or anyone in front of you. They can try to sort your problem.
Okay. And can you already gave us a bit of a life experience, but can you tell us a story of when you um, had to be positive, even though everything was not going so well for you, but you,
Like in office, like as a recruiter, we get many candidates, and like every day we don't like the candidate doesn't get selected. Like for example, if uh, as I had like in one day I had scheduled 7 interviews, and they didn't show on the interview day. So that was the bad experience for me. 7 of the 7 candidates didn't show. So that was like a negative point, but the seniors told not an issue, not to worry. You can like how did it say? You can find new candidates if you are like stuck somewhere then.
Okay. And why is that important there? For example, right there, we have a good example. Why do we need to stay positive?
Because ma'am, it was my duty to tell the candidates that your interview has been scheduled. It depends upon them, on their mind and on their mind. If they want to
Yes,
come, they would come. If they don't want, they don't want to come. They won't come.
but why is it
So we need to keep our mind calm at that time and need not worry about that thing and need to focus upon the next day or the next lineup of candidates or search new candidates instead of them.
and why is it
We
important
need to push us. We need to push ourselves beyond the limits.
okay,
Work hard.
and why is it important for the candidates to maintain positivity?
Though like many candidates, because the candidate wants the job. As they have completed the education, they go out in the world in search of job. So they need to keep a positive mindset, and the interviewer can ask them questions. So if they answer the questions positively, then they can secure a good place in the organization, in their organization in which they require. If a little bit of negativity is there or any negative like strength and weaknesses, then weaknesses can go into negativeness. Though if the seniors
Negativity,
ask,
negative,
yes,
negativity, not negativeness, negativity.
yes, negativity. And if like the interviewer can ask you questions like, can you tell your strength and weakness? What are your positive points and negative points? If you speak frankly to them, then they would think about the candidate like he has spoken up frankly to us. So we should give that candidate a chance. And then in office, if you have any negative issues, then you can resolve it
Okay, very good.
better and better. Learn and get it better and turn that negative thing into positive thing.
Okay, thank you very much, Sangram.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, so my next question is now a lot of articles and a lot of people suggest that every day you should start your day with a positive attitude, and you should start it off by creating some form of positive mental routine. So in order to maintain this positive attitude, okay, you have to do this morning routine. Do any of you have a morning routine to make you feel good, positive, anything that you do in the morning, a little routine to prepare you for the day and to prepare you with a positive mindset? Samikya, do you have this? Do you do this morning routine?
No, ma'am.
Are you interested in doing it? Do you think you would do this?
I was like, my parents were doing in the morning 5:30, they were doing Zumba to make the day fully fresh. Uh, but after some days, I was actually my exams were started, so I was blocked and I didn't went. After that day, I'm not doing. I'm thinking that I should again start.
I should start again. I'm thinking that I should start again. I agree. I think you should do it. If it makes you feel if it makes you feel positive, I think you should do it.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, now there is a problem going on, so after 3 days, I will again start.
Excellent. Very good. Okay, next we have Arush. Arush, what about you? Do you have a morning routine?
Ma'am?
Do you have a morning routine?
No, ma'am.
No. do you think you'd like to have a morning routine to set yourself in a positive mindset? Arush?
What, ma'am?
Would you like to have a morning routine so that you set yourself up for positivity and have a positive mindset?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and what kind of morning routine would you do?
Ma'am.
Arush?
Yes, ma'am.
Arush, what kind of morning routine would you do?
Yes, ma'am.
No,
Like,
not
like in the morning routine, I will do physical exercise,
okay.
a bit household chores which I need to do, and if I want to swim. And thank you.
Okay. And what about you, Sangram? Sangram, do you do anything in the morning to set yourself up on a positive, with a positive mental attitude?
Like in the morning, I literally don't get time. Like I wake up at 5 a.m., then get ready for my office, then leave for my office at 6:30,
Uh-huh.
and after I reach my office by 8 or 8:30, it depends how the traffic is. Sometimes it's get by 9. Then I leave the office by 6:30 in the evening, and usually
I'm
come
not
home by
talking about,
10.
but I'm not
So
talking
no
about
time,
that routine. You have no time. But
no
do you
time.
think you have maybe not even a couple of minutes?
Like in the bus, that's it.
In the bus? Yes, you can do something in the bus to
Like
to
no,
set you positively. To
like
set
I
you
listen to music. Just
good.
that's it.
Good, that's good. That's good. So music can help us be in a positive mindset. Very good. And carry on with that, Sangram.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Excellent. Okay, so I'm going to give you a few things that we've not mentioned. So I asked a lot of you, how can we maintain positivity? How can we maintain this positive attitude? Well, first of all, you determine your reality. So this is something that is important to remember. Okay, so choose your battles. Okay, don't become negative. If you, for example, it's just a silly example, but if it's raining, don't get frustrated because it's raining or upset because it's raining, because that does not depend on you. So you choose your battles. Okay, choose to ignore that. Okay, make sure you determine your reality. So align yourself with where you want to go. Okay, and make a conscious effort to be self-aware of your ideas. We said start the day strong. Some people do more things than just listening to music. Some people do a bit of a ritual, like they reflect about their day, the day that's coming up. They smile at themselves in the mirror. They do some yoga, some power poses. They do or think of something that makes them happy. They could listen to music. They make a healthy breakfast. Some people listen to a podcast on their way to work. And they think of 3 things that they want to do during the day, and and make sure that they do them, they achieve them. So they make a little list of 3 things that they want to achieve, and they do it. And this little routine starts you off the right way when you do it every morning. You all mentioned exercise, which is very good. We mentioned music, but there are also podcasts, and there's also reading. Okay, I know this might sound strange to a lot of us because we're all used to reading stuff online nowadays. But yes, books, normal books, paperback. Also, who you're with. reflects on you. So if you hang out with positive people, you're more likely to feel positive. Whereas if you hang out with negative people and people who are always negative and always upset and always angry, you will tend to become angry and upset. Okay, so surround yourself with people who you want to be like. Also, have an open mind. Okay, having an open mind will stop us from being disappointed, and we approach problems with optimism. And speaking of optimism, we must rewire our pessimistic thinking. We are all human and we are kind of programmed to think in a pessimistic way. We all do it. So let's think differently. Let's practice on having a good attitude and quit focusing on the negative and start focusing on the positive. Okay, it's easier sometimes to focus on the positive, to focus on the negative than the positive, but we must try to focus on the positives. Practice gratitude. We mentioned music. And accept where you are today in the present. Accept it. And then you can move forward and be kind to yourself. Have a rest. Okay, and don't encourage. Now, I always tell you, okay, being positive, but don't encourage toxic positivity. There's such a thing as toxic positivity, that you don't acknowledge your pain, you don't acknowledge your feelings. That's not healthy. Okay, we must accept our pains, whatever it is, anger, sadness, we must accept it. But then, after accepting it, we move on to being positive. But we can't ignore it and just pretend to be positive. That is really bad for us because we are repressing our feelings. Okay, and also it's good for us to be alone because it gives us time to think. Okay, so I hope you've all taken something from this. I know I went on, but I wanted to go through a few points with you. Samikya, which one did you like most? Which one do you think you will do?
What?
Which of these points did you like most?